There's a dog in my video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and this is Jen Lifestyle and Fashion, formerly the Urban Sewing Society. Over here, we are upcycling, sewing, thrifting, talking about fashion, and we're styling those thrifted and consigned pieces and incorporating them into our wardrobe so that they reflect our personal style. So if this is your first time tuning into my channel, click that subscribe button below and click on that bell so that you don't miss an episode. This episode today is going to be pretty packed. We're going to cover three things. One, we're going to do a quick and easy upcycle. Two, we're going to style that upcycle. And three, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and why I started this channel. And before I forget, you guys, we reached 10,000 subscribers this past week. I am so happy and excited about that. And I thank each and every one of you for tuning in and checking out my videos, looking at my YouTube shorts, following me over on Instagram, and really building this community here. I appreciate you all and your feedback and your comments. I read each and every one of the comments and I try to reply to everyone. That is so important to me. There's a dog in my video and his name is Jinx. Jinxie? Really? All right, so the first thing I want to let you guys know, I have been upcycling for years. I mean, my mother upcycled clothing. We went to thrift stores, and that's kind of how I developed my love for thrifting and fashion and clothes and sewing. My great-grandmother sewed. I wanted to do what she was doing. She made beautiful couture gowns, and so that's how I learned how to sew. That was many, many years ago, but one of the things that I realized as I got older, even though I was designing clothes and sewing for people and things like that, I really enjoyed teaching. I enjoyed teaching people how to put things together, how to sew, how to read a pattern, how to thread a sewing machine, how to repair a sewing machine. Yes, I can actually repair a sewing machine. And I love it when my students' faces light up after they have created something that started out as just, you know, a piece of fabric, or it started out as a pair of pants and now it's a jacket, or it started out as a shirt and now it's this fabulous blouse that now reflects their personal style. So that is what I really enjoy, and that's why I started this YouTube channel, because I wanted to teach people how to do that. And I also wanted to talk about styling. Over the last few months, I've incorporated some vlogs where I've tried to bring you in contact with what's going on in the Chicago fashion community, because I think some of that is kind of exciting. And it's just good to know that there is fashion going on in Chicago, and we haven't always been known as like a fashion headquarters. So I try to bring you that, and then if I'm doing some travel, I try to bring that to you as well, because when I travel, I love to thrift. I love to go to thrift stores, consignment stores, and I love to shop when I travel, because I feel like I find some really just unique pieces when I'm other places in the country or other places in the world. So this week, on this episode today, you're actually going to see a couple things that I purchased when I was traveling. So let's get into that upcycle and continue this conversation. So the way I envisioned this jacket was definitely cutting it up. I didn't want to do too much, and I wanted to bring you a quick and easy upcycle. So I have two jackets that I'm going to show you today, and how you can do this like in an afternoon, even less than an afternoon, and you can be stylish. And then you also have options even after you do the first upcycle. There's still so many other things that you can do with this. So we're starting out with a denim jacket and then a military jacket. So the denim jacket, as you can see, it's huge, oversized. It's a men's extra large. It is from the Gap. And it's just a denim regular jacket. I like this jacket because it reflects the regular denim jackets that we see, except this one is not blue denim. This is like a beige kind of, very light, deep beige color. And so that just gives it a total different look. And that's what I really like about it. What we're gonna do is jump right into this and I'll show you how I upcycled it. All right, so I've tried this on. I already know that I want to cut it right underneath the pocket, and I'm not going to hem this or anything. I want the raw loose edge. So I'm just going to take my tape measure. I'm going to measure underneath the pocket, and that is, I don't want to go too close, so let's go 12.5 inches, and I'm going to use my chalk marker. I'm going to measure that 12.5 there. I measure that 12.5 there, so I know exactly where I need to cut.
Okay, we're going to move quickly through this part of the process. If you want to follow along, just pause until I head on to the next part.
All right, now we're ready to cut, and I'm going to, there's the old tag that's still on there. And I'm going to cut right here on my lines.
Be sure to take your time when you're cutting the jacket. You don't want to make any mistakes.
All right. So now we have a crop jacket, and we're going to go and try this on. Talking about an easy upcycle. Now, best believe I'm going to use this leftover for something else down the road, but just not right now. Now, the next jacket is this green military style jacket, and I love it because it's very tapered. It's a very structured kind of look, so it's different from the denim jacket. And I looked up and I got 2 of them. What a score. So that means that I have the freedom to go ahead and cut up the one jacket and save the other jacket for later. It fits perfectly. Like, I cannot eat a sandwich. I can't do anything if I want to close it. Now, for me, jackets like this, I like to kind of leave open and wear something interesting underneath, which I think would really kind of set the jacket off. So I've got plans for this other jacket, but for this one, we're going to cut it off. So let's switch on over to me cutting it up, and we're going to see what this looks like. All right, we're going to start now with the second jacket. And I'm telling you guys, the details on these military jackets are just impeccable. You see the corner here for the lapel, and the overlap. The buttons are great. Get back. And I definitely want to cut just above this seam. Actually, kind of right on the seam, to be honest. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the loops. I think I'll just remove the bottom loop. I'm only saying just in case I decide I want to do something different. All right, so got that off. And then fold this over. I'm going to measure. So for here, I'm going to cut right on the seam. I'm just going to cut right on the seam, but I'm going to measure the distance because the back of the jacket doesn't have a seam, so I don't have a guide back there. Now, I am going to have to cut through the buttonhole So that makes me sad. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna cut right at that seam. Right through it.
All right, what you don't see here is I accidentally cut the front part of the jacket. Fortunately, it is on the button side, so the front of the jacket would cover it up. If I'm really concerned about it, I can always go in with a needle and thread, or I can sew a patch on it, or I can sew a button over it. So don't do like me, lay the jacket out flat.
So here in Chicago, I do teach sewing classes. I teach beginning sewing, basic sewing classes. I teach people their way around the sewing machine, and we make pants. That's usually what we start off with. So I'm gonna cut here to some video that shows the class working. The place where I'm teaching classes is over in the Bronzeville area. If you're in Chicago, if you live in Chicago, I invite you to come and take the classes. They probably won't start until 2024, but we have a great time in the classes. We make handbags, we make pants, and we also upcycle. So I love to teach upcycling classes. I've been teaching upcycling classes for about 15 years. This is a picture from a class that I taught maybe about 10 years ago in DC, and we had just the best time. The class would go thrifting, and then we would bring our thrifted items back to the class and figure out how we're going to take them apart. We got wedding dresses, jackets, pants, jeans, you name it. We did all of that, and I'm planning to do another upcycling class here in Chicago in the next sewing session. So we'd love to have you join. Some of these classes are one-offs, so you don't have to pay for a series and worry about, oh my goodness, how am I going to come back for 4 Saturdays in a row. They'll pretty much be one-off classes, and we'll get them done in about 2 or 3 hours. So they're really exciting, and we'd love to have you in the class. One of the other things that we do on this channel is thrifting and styling. And if you follow me over on Instagram, so please be sure to do that. Follow me on Instagram, like right now. Go to your phone, go in there, and follow me on Instagram. That's where I put a lot of the pieces together, and I try to show you how to incorporate different vintage pieces into your wardrobe, how to incorporate thrifted shoes and handbags and hats and all kinds of things. I would say at least 60% of my wardrobe, 60 to 70% of my wardrobe has been thrifted. And I am unashamed of that, because I feel like, one, I'm not contributing to waste as much. I still do buy new, but I'm not contributing to consumption. I'm not contributing to consumption as much as I could. So I'm keeping items out of the landfill by upcycling them, by thrifting them, by getting vintage goods. And it's fun. I have such a great time upcycling pieces and taking vintage items and styling them. That is just truly one of my passions. So anyway, that is about it about me. I hope that you guys enjoyed that little background, so you know who it is behind the videos, the person that you're talking, or the person that you're listening to every week. That's it's something that I'm very passionate about, and I love bringing this to you guys. All right, we're gonna finish up the rest of this video with the styling. And hey, I love the way both of these came out, and I feel like you can do this quick and easy. In fact, go to your closet right now, find a jacket that you're not wearing, and figure out how you can cut it so that you can crop it and throw it on with some jeans or slacks if that's your style, heels, boots. The possibilities are endless. They are endless. All right, you guys, let's get back to the styling. Okay, so we're starting off with these thrifted camo pants that I thrifted, I believe, from Goodwill. They're not authentic camos, but close enough. And I have this brown turtleneck that I think complements the green and the brown and the camouflage in there. And then I'm going to throw on these BCBG heels that I thrifted from Goodwill last year. And I love them because they have a really nice heel to give some lift. And they've got this platform that makes it much more comfortable. So I'm going to slide these on. And automatically, it's a look. Like, just giving yourself a heel. If you can wear heels and wear them comfortably, they always level up. They level up. I have accessorized with this gold kind of ball necklace. I've had this necklace, honestly, probably since the 90s. And then I have these gold earrings. Don't remember where I picked them up from, but I thought the gold would be nice to bring it all together. All right, let's get the jacket. There's the jacket. Oh my gosh. Loving it. Loving it. I rolled up the sleeves so that they would hit me at the wrist. And y'all, quickest and easiest upcycle you ever did. Let's get a bag. All right, this is my thrifted Giorgio Armani bag. It is suede with a leather handle. What I like about this is that you can turn it this way, sideways. You can carry it that way and carry it that way. I think I'll turn on the side. But I thought this was nice. It adds to the fall, very fall fashionable look to have a suede handbag. Really cute. I have another handbag. Let me go grab that one. This is a crossbody bag that I picked up when I was in South Africa a couple years ago. It's antelope. I believe it's antelope. Anyway, I bought it at one of those outdoor markets and I really love it. I love wearing this bag in the winter. I just feel like it's a conversational piece. I think this is going with the whole color scheme. I think it adds nice texture. All right, let's try the other jacket. All right, so now we have the green military jacket on. And I love the way this turned out as well. After I tried it on, I realized that it's cute. And I would like to add something to it. I don't know what. I feel like I could do more with this. I feel like it has a lot of potential. Let me grab the bag. This bag I bought when I was in Morocco a while back. I went to Morocco in like 2015 or something like that. But I love it because it's so big. Beautiful crossbody. I love the shape. I love these leather bags that they make in Morocco. So I just paired it with this.
You guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up below and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of the looks and the upcycle. All right, you guys, see you next week.